pal, welcome back to my channel, Recovery to Wellness, where survivors radiate badassery. It's currently February 16th, 2024, and for this video I have you on my filming camera and also on my tripod. It's very tiny right now, and I'm going to do a book review type of thing. So I have this that I'm going to reference, my book club journal that I got actually at Barnes & Noble, which is a really good journal. And then I'm also going to reference this notebook, which says, "Life is a journey, take notes along the way," that I got apparently at Marshall's for like $7. So I've had this for a while. So anywho, I don't have a lot of time because I only have about 13 minutes on this SD card right now, so that's all I really gotta do. So lots of things are happening and it's very exciting, and probably tomorrow I'm going to be going to the library a lot of the day, and also just probably editing videos and getting some stuff out and getting that kind of all sorted. And I have a bunch of video ideas as well. I have ideas of kind of like coming up with like helping like my ideas and also like your ideas of brainstorming like what like a mental health advocate online should be in a sense and what it should not be, and then also kind of like maybe like stuff about my channel and like the changes that are happening on it, as well as like mission statements and vision statements one day, and my own personal ones, my career ones, all of that. And then how I'm no longer talking to the void anymore as of the last 2 years or so, and kind of just directions for my channel in the future and just kind of things like that. So all sorts of ideas. I might film some of those more today, I might not, I don't know, but we'll see. So anywho, this is a video book review that I will be doing very imperfectly because I've actually not ever watched anyone else do a video book review. It's like a new realm that I'm getting into, or at least starting to do more on my channel that I do want to like improve and work on. I do on my blog, recoverytowellness.wordpress.com. It's recovery, R-E-C, because recovery here on YouTube is R-A-Q, is my name, Raquel, so. But recoverytowellness.wordpress.com, I do book exploration stations, or BESs, which is a very large analysis of a book, essentially. So I have those, which this, for this book, it will probably, hopefully I can get it up in full, by like the day after I film this, if not maybe like 2 days after. Once I film this review portion of it, like the video review of it, I will be returning the book, so done. And then I just have to review the other book that I read back in January. So with that said, so this is Keep It Simple by Joe Calloway. I got this at the library. It is 2018. And it's actually a business book, which is the first time I've ever read a business book. Not that impressed. I have actually a lot of, on the BES on my blog, when that eventually goes up, and then when I link this video to that blog post, there's a lot of like critical corner that I did on this book because I was pretty critical of it. It wasn't something that I didn't realize it was a business book until like a while like reading it, and I've never read a business book before, and I think it depends too. I think it might depend on like how the author is and like the author's voice in the book. I wasn't that impressed with this one. Like even like there's Jen Sincero who did You Are a Badass, and she also has like You Are a Badass at Making Money, neither of which I've read, but I feel like her money book would probably be really interesting based on like how I think her author's voice is. But with this book, like I've never heard of Joe Calloway before, never seen anything he's written before, so I didn't really have that like connection with him, the rapport kind of thing. I also found a lot of his points were very it's all about kind of keeping it simple, like being simplicity, that kind of thing. But I found like a lot of his points you could really he could have dived into further analysis of and further conversation about, and it didn't have that. It was very fast paced, really quick, and it just wasn't the book style for me. I only really got into it about halfway through, so it's 105 pages. So only until like, I think it was like page 48 or so that I actually started to enjoy the book and like get some stuff out of it that was relevant for my own life. Because again, it is a business book, and normally I read like self-help or like psychology or like some fiction books and stuff, or like memoirs, things like that. But normally business is not the type that I tend to read, and based on this book, I'm not super thrilled if I ever read a business book, another one, but I do want to check out another book by him. I do believe it's a very long title. It's all the way in the back. Let me see, hold on. Work like you're showing off, the joy, jazz, and kick of being better tomorrow than you were today. Something that's like a huge title, but that is a book that I am willing to read again from him and see if that's any different, or if it's still kind of the same, and then, you know, whatever. I also have rules. If I read a book, I have to review it, and if I start a book, I have to finish it, regardless of how terrible it is. So luckily this book, halfway through, did get interesting, and I felt it was more relevant for me. Which was great, so that was good. Another reason I took out this book was actually in the section about new year, new goals, new you kind of thing at the library, and I took this book out because I took this book out and another book out, which I both read in January, which is really exciting because I read this book legitimately in 2 days, which has never happened, or it's been so long since I read a book that quickly and everything. Of course, the review portion has taken a lot longer, but, you know, imperfection, we're gonna embrace it. I think it was in the New Year, New You section, and I picked it out because it was short. It's only 105 pages. It has a lot of photos and a lot of like quotes and like from other authors and other perspectives, and like it's just a really easy to digest kind of book. So if you haven't read a book in a short span of time, in a long time, I would definitely recommend something like this. Maybe not this exact book, but definitely something like it, in the sense that you know, it was just like simple. I guess keep it simple. It was a bit simple in the sense of that. It was really user-friendly, like reader-friendly kind of thing. Like if you're like me and you have like attention issues kind of thing, it was good in that sense. Some of the pictures that I have still flagged that I'm going to include in the review, I really liked this one because I think it's just really, I don't know, I love like fairy lights and things like that and jars and stuff, so I thought that was a really cool, that's on page 89. So I thought that was a really good like photo inspiration kind of thing. There's also this one, which I really love. I won't show you like every single photo, of course, but all these like cascading lights is just like the most gorgeous thing ever. There was also this section on I need to let go of, like a let it go list, which I'm actually rephrasing for my review portion, which I'm going to be including in the blog post, as well as maybe like a reference or something. I haven't actually made it yet, but maybe in a reference or something in the video review. Instead of a let it go list, I want to do a let it rise list, so like the things I want to invite more of in my life, because I think in the last like bit of time I've been focusing a lot on like what I want to let go of or like get rid of, and I don't think I've focused as much that perspective shift of like what do I want to invite in, like let come into my life. And I think that's just like a little bit of a perspective difference that I want to include more of in my future. There's also this image, because I thought this was cute. For the new year and stuff. I thought it was just really bright, really vibrant, and that was a really cool thing. There's also my 3 most important things. What does it say? Yeah, my 3 most important things are, and I did a list of this in the notebook that I can show you in a second. And then the other one, the other photo, oh, my page flags. Oh, my page flags are flying out. I just thought this picture was really tranquil and really, really beautiful, and I just wanted to include it in this review. So, and that was, I'll have all the pages and stuff for these photos officially in the review itself. Slapping real quick right when we're still talking about it. Let's see. So this is my list of things. And so I did my 3 most important things in my life are creativity, reading books, recharging, or relaxation. My 3 most important things in my career are creativity, public speaking, and flexibility. I want to take a public speaking class this year, and I'm hoping to do that in like the spring or so. And my 3 most important things in my online content are inspiring, providing hope, sharing my hobbies, interests, and passions beyond mental health, and celebrating my wins and expanding on my skills and responsibilities, aka adulting. So that's that, and then again, this is the Let It Rise list, which I haven't done much with it yet, so, but eventually I will. As for the book club review entries that I do want to mention, so overall I would rate this book like a 3.5 stars out of 5. The writing was about a 2. Again, like I wasn't really super connected with it until like halfway through. There was a lot of like critical corner pieces. There were some like creativity castle, I'm calling it in the review, in the blog post. Creativity castle, like some ideas like the jars and the lights and things like that. Something that I did take away, one of the quotes was, look at your daily choices, activities, and decisions and ask yourself your own version of, will this make the boat go faster? Will this get me where I want to go? Will this help me create positive relationships? That was page 42. I really liked that a lot. And then it's so much easier to come up with 20 priorities than it is to come up with 3 priorities. The obvious problem with 20 priorities is that it's a faulty concept. You can't focus on everything. Having 20 priorities means having no priorities. Page 48. And that's where the Let It Rise list will come in, Let It Go list. My dear friend, CEO Arnie Malham says, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing wrong. What he means is that if we wait until we feel that we'll do it perfectly, we'll never do it, and if we never do it, then it's an opportunity lost. Arnie says, do it wrong, then do it better. Page 79. So I think I'm pretty much out of time, honestly. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. As always, stay safe. Much love and light to you. I will see you in another future upload. And again, just thank you so much. Consider commenting, liking the video, or subscribing if you enjoy this content or you want to see other books-related content in the future. Thank you so much. And yeah. I thought I was out of time, but I guess I still have time. Oh. No, I think I'm out of time soon. When is it? I think it'll just stop, honestly. And you can get the full review of this book on my blog, so I'll link it. It'll be linked already, but yeah. Thanks. Bye.
I can see a lighthouse through the smoke. Everything is lost, I know.